Hello dear students. Today we will start new chapter, that is chapter 7. You can open page number 35. Chapter is auxiliary and modal verbs, right? Now look at the screen. An auxiliary verb is a verb that changes or helps another verb. वो verb जो दूसरी verb को help कर रही है, that is, or these are considered as auxiliary verb. Like the form of be. Am, are, is, was, were, being. These all are the form of be. इन सारे वर्ड्स को be की फॉर्म माना जाता है. So these all are the auxiliary verb. Okay, these verbs will help the main verb to complete the meaning of the statement. Can, could, do. Okay, in past did, does. In past did, present does, doing, have, had, has, having, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. Okay, these all are the auxiliary verb. These are the verbs, or we can say an auxiliary verb is a verb that changes or helps another verb. जो change करता है या फिर help करता है दूसरी verb को. In your book also there is given the definition. Auxiliary verbs or auxiliaries are helping verbs. Simply we can say these are the helping verbs used with other verbs to form tenses, passive voice, questions, negative sentences means, right, etc., or to express meanings like ability, permission, possibility and necessity. Here is a list of auxiliary verbs. Okay, simply you need to understand these are the helping verb. Okay, and these are, or these all the auxiliary verbs are expressing the meanings like ability. Okay, there are so many words like can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to. Okay, these are the words which shows ability, permission, possibility and necessity, right? That is the list of auxiliary verb. In your book also there it is written the form of be, am, is, was, etc. were also. Have, has, had, do, the form of do, does, did, then can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to. You need to remember these all are the auxiliary verbs. Okay, now uses of auxiliary verb, or we can say there are some of the examples in the statements of auxiliary verbs. You can see he does, he has done the work. So here the auxiliary verb is has. We will be there in a minute. Will. Would you help me with this homework? Would. Okay, this is the asking the permission, seeking permission. Okay, can you open the door? Can. Again permission. Did you visit New York last holiday? Did. Do you like chocolate? Do. They must get there on time. Then here is must. So these all are the auxiliary verbs. Now auxiliary verbs or auxiliaries come before the subject in questions and can be put before not. In questions, if the statement is a question, so it always comes before the question. Before the subject. It always comes before the subject in questions only. Okay, and can be put before not, and if the statement is negative, so it will be placed before not. As the examples are given in your book, you can see she is busy. This is a affirmative sentence. Now if we are converting this affirmative into interrogative, then the auxiliary verb is, so it will come before subject, means is she busy, question mark, right? If we are converting it into negative, so she is not busy, so before not auxiliary verb always comes. Understood? Next example, he has arrived. Has he arrived? See, again auxiliary verb is has and it comes before the subject, he. And if we are converting into negative, he has not arrived. Next, he can drive. Can he drive? He cannot drive. She should go. Should she go? She should not go. Understood? Now second thing, these are the uses I am telling you. So first use is Auxiliaries come before the subject in questions and can be put before not. Now, second is the auxiliaries be and have are used with ordinary verbs to form tenses. The form of be and the have we are using with ordinary verbs to form tenses. Like you can see the examples in your book only. She is dancing. Okay, now here the auxiliary verb is, right? But it is forming a present continuous tense, just because in the verb dance ing form the ing form of dance is written dancing, that is why it is a present continuous tense. Next is they have videoed the program. Now have, with the help of have and the third form of the verb, this tense becomes present perfect tense. So auxiliary verb, the form of be and have, are used to frame tenses, although to frame the sentences of tenses, right? Now third use, the auxiliary be is also used to make passive forms. Be का use हम passive, active passive में convert करने के लिए we are using the form of be. Like cheese is made from milk. Okay, the program was videoed. Now this is the passive form, right? Is made from milk, was videoed. So here we are using auxiliary verb to frame a passive form. If you are unable to understand this one, so you will come to know when we are understanding about the active and passive voice, right? Next is the auxiliary do is used to form questions and negatives in the simple present and simple past tenses. Again I'm repeating, listen carefully. The auxiliary do, does, did, okay, is used to form questions and negatives. क्वेश्चन फॉर्म करने के लिए, नेगेटिव बनाने के लिए सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में और सिंपल पास्ट टेंस में वी आर यूजिंग द फॉर्म ऑफ डू. लाइक शी एक्ट्स ऑन टीवी. डज शी एक्ट ऑन टीवी? Now see the form of do, does, we are using to frame interrogative sentence in simple present. She does not act on TV in negative also as well. Okay, India won. Did India win? Now we are using did in the simple past. India did not win. Again we are using did in simple past when we are converting into negative, right? So these are the auxiliary verbs. Now in next video I will tell you about modal verbs and then we will complete the exercise also. Thank you.